Capricorn. Welcome back to Starspoken Oracle. This is episode 10 of your Starspoken weekly reading, and today we are reading for Capricorn, for the week of July 8th through July 14th, 2026. 2 weeks ago the full moon lit up your sign and showed you everything you have built. Last week the deck ordered you against every instinct you have to rest. You did, or at least you tried, and I am proud of you either way. This week the deck hands you the card of the merchant with the scales, the one who has enough, and now must master the art form Capricorn practices least, the exchange. Giving. Receiving. Especially receiving. Every week I shuffle for all 12 signs and let the cards fall where they need to. Yours this week is about flow, which, for a sign built like a mountain, is the advanced course. First, the sky, because it shapes exactly how your card wants to be read. The cosmic weather. We are in the deep middle of Mercury retrograde in Cancer, running through July 23rd, and Cancer is your opposite sign, Capricorn, which means this entire retrograde plays out in your 7th house of partnership. Old relationship business keeps circling back, former partners, unresolved dynamics, agreements that were never quite explicit. The review is pointed and useful. Partnerships that survived this month's audit are the real ones. Venus is settling into Leo, moving through your 8th house of shared resources, and deep trust, money and intimacy warm up together this month, favorable for negotiations, merging, and being genuinely supported. Mars continues through Gemini, your 6th house of work and health, pulling away from its electric July 4th meeting with Uranus. The daily grind chaos of early July is settling, your routines want rebuilding, slightly differently than before. And the week closes with the headline, a new moon in Cancer on Tuesday, July 14th, directly opposite your sign, in that same partnership house. A blank page opens in how you partner, in love, in business, in life. For you, this is the relationship reset of the year. Your card reveal. Capricorn, take a breath. This week, the deck has given you the 6 of Pentacles. A wealthy merchant stands with a balanced scale in one hand, giving coins to 2 kneeling figures with the other. Giving and measuring, in the same gesture. It is the card of generosity, exchange, and the honest question hiding underneath both. In every exchange of your life, who gives, who receives, and is the scale true? What the 6 of Pentacles means for you. On the surface this is a pleasant card. Resources flow, help arrives, generosity circulates. But the 6 of Pentacles always asks you to locate yourself in the picture. Are you the merchant, or are you kneeling? And for a Capricorn the answer is almost always the same, you are the merchant. You are the one others lean on, the reliable one, the one who gives structure, money, time, certainty. You are extremely comfortable up there. And this week, with the year's biggest partnership reset arriving Tuesday, the deck is asking the question you avoid: can you kneel? Can you receive help, support, care, even feedback, without immediately calculating the repayment? Here is the truth this card tells: perpetual givers are not being generous. They are staying in control. Receiving requires trust, and trust is the actual currency of your 7th house year. The partnerships being reset at this new moon: romantic, business, familial, will be built on whatever balance you set now. Set the scale honestly. The second message is about the scale itself. Some exchanges in your life are weighted wrong, and you have known it for a while. The client who pays and promises, the relative whose emergencies are always yours to fund, the partner whose half of the load mysteriously never arrives. The merchant's other hand, the measuring hand, is not stingy. It is what makes generosity sustainable. This week you are allowed to reweigh areas of life. In love, this is the reading's center of gravity. If you are in a relationship, the new moon on Tuesday opens a new chapter for you too, and the Six of Pentacles names the theme, balance of giving. One of you has been carrying more, practically, emotionally, financially, and the reset works only if that is said out loud, kindly, this week. Then do the harder thing, let your partner give to you, and receive it without deflecting. If you are single, watch the scale from date 1, notice who asks questions, who adjusts plans, who gives. And notice yourself. Offering competence is easy for you, offering need is intimacy. In work and career, the retrograde is auditing your professional partnerships. Review who brings what to every collaboration, contract, and alliance. One working relationship needs rebalancing, more equity in credit, effort, or compensation, and the week after Tuesday is the time to renegotiate it. Also, accept the offered help on the overloaded project. Delegation is not a debt, it is management. In money, the card is literal, money flows through exchange this week. Venus in your 8th house favors negotiating shared resources, the raise, the rate, the joint account, the investment with a partner. Give deliberately too. One act of structured generosity, a donation, a mentorship hour, real advice given freely moves something loose in your own finances. The vault opens from the inside. In health, receive care, that is the whole instruction. Book the massage, the checkup, the physio appointment you keep deferring because it's fine. Your 6th house Mars has been burning the candle at work. The body keeps the ledger even when you don't. Let something be done for your body this week instead of be it. Your week, day by day. Here is the ledger of these 7 days. Because you were going to schedule the week anyway, I am simply saving you the planning hour. Wednesday, July 8th, opens with the week's first opportunity to receive. Someone offers help with something small. Your reflex will be I've got it. Override the reflex. That tiny yes is a rehearsal for everything that follows. Thursday the 9th is your strongest negotiation day. Venus in your 8th house warms the money conversation, the rate discussion, the shared resources talk. Book it Thursday if you can. Friday the 10th brings the retrograde's partnership review to a head. An old relationship dynamic or an actual person from the past surfaces around midday. Observe what it teaches about the scale. You do not have to solve it on the spot. Saturday the 11th is for the first 2 asks, the practical one and the material one, because weekends lower the stakes and the people who love you are more reachable. Sunday the 12th is rest with intent, the massage, the long walk, the care received rather than performed. Let Sunday be proof that the world continues turning when you put the ledger down. Monday the 13th is for the emotional ask, the honest conversation, the letting someone show up. Hardest last, that is by design, because by Monday you will have practiced twice. And Tuesday the 14th, the new moon in your partnership house, the relationship reset of your year, is intention day. One sentence about the exchange you want your closest bond to become, written in the morning, meant all day. 3 journal prompts for the evening audit. What do I gain by always being the strong one, and what has it been costing? Whose help have I refused so often they stopped offering? And what would a perfectly balanced week of giving and receiving actually look like on my calendar? Run the numbers honestly, Capricorn. It is the one audit you have never done, and it pays better than all the others combined. Your weekly guidance. Here is your concrete assignment, Capricorn, and it will be harder for you than any mountain. This week, before the new moon on Tuesday, July 14th, ask for help 3 times. 3. Real asks, out loud, to real people, not hints, not if you get a chance. 1 practical, a task handed over at work or home. 1 material, a favor, a resource, an introduction you actually need. 1 emotional, telling someone how something truly is, and letting them show up for you. Then, the crucial part, receive all 3 without repaying, without deflecting, without the instant I owe you one. Just thank you. Sit in the discomfort. The discomfort is the old scale recalibrating. And on Tuesday, at the new moon in your partnership house, set 1 intention about the kind of exchange you want your closest relationships to be, a scale that is true in both directions. The mountain does not get smaller when it lets the rain in, Capricorn. It grows things. Watch for a sign after your 3rd ask, help arriving that you did not request, the universe testing whether the new scale holds. Closing. So that is your week, Capricorn. The 6 of Pentacles, generosity with a true scale, the strength it takes to receive, partnership reset at your new moon. Your affirmation for this week, say it out loud if you can. I give from fullness, not from control. I receive without debt, and every exchange in my life moves toward a true balance. Carry that with you, especially on Tuesday when the new moon resets your closest bonds. If this reading resonated, tap the like button so more Capricorn souls can find it. Tell me in the comments, and be honest, when did you last ask for help out loud? I read every comment. And subscribe so you don't miss episode 11. It drops next Wednesday, in the first week of your new partnership chapter. Trust the timing. The stars have spoken.